You know, I respect the naming convention even more because just like Too Fast, Too Furious, this randomly goes from California in the first one to Florida for no reason.
Damn! Let's go! 5. What the hell was that? He's so bad at this! That's no Lavalantula.
So this is the second film in a row where we've got washed-up actors playing washed-up actors, all set within the Sharknado franchise, which is the ultimate low blow, particularly for Steve Guttenberg. I mean, never mind Police Academy, this guy was in 3 Men and a Baby. To Lantula wins an awful lot of points for her actually having that as the name. Those are pretty much the only points it wins, though. Steve Guttenberg is back as Colton West, and he's on the set of a new film in Florida, but within like 10 minutes of the film starting, he has left to go fight a new Lavalantula attack that's just randomly sprouted up nearby in the exact city where his daughter happens to be at the moment, and he just has to go save her. And that is basically, at least the first half of the film is just him trying to find her and venturing through random swamps. Yeah, it's got all of the Florida hallmarks, you know, swamps. Yeah, anyway, so when he finally finds her, it does get a little bit more interesting, but I've got to say it's kind of a perfect blend between moments of like almost workable kind of comedy or action or whatever, and just total trash, which kind of makes it similar to the Fast and Furious films. Okay, so our actor friends head into the butthole of America while it's got a nasty case of spider diarrhea. What? Never mind. And I've got to say, they are at least somewhat self-aware about how crap Florida is, because the biggest danger they face in the first act is not the spiders. It's they run into an apartment. There's some random like drug dealers cutting a guy up, and they try to cut them up. Like that's yeah. But they are just running around, genuinely, for the entire first act, through a town and then through a swamp with ice guns that they developed on a movie set to fight the Bernie spider creatures. And, yeah. If there is anything that irritates me more than a sequel to a spin-off of a Sharknado film, it's a B-movie which has just a really slow, plodding plot. And like, the immediate idea is always got to go find his daughter. And it's not like he only does that right at the end, but the majority of a Lavalantula film is set with Steve Guttenberg and Michael Winslow just running around a swamp. They run to Alligator Dundee. What is that? Like, come on. It's quite irritating, I gotta say. And it's not like that is the whole film, but that entire section of the film, there's not a lot going for it. They're running around with this annoying intern guy, so he's just adding to the, like, of it all, and it sucks. And frankly, his daughter's scenes, where she's actually, like, trying to do something about the Lavalantulas, and, like, meets these guys who have developed other, like, types of weapons, like, that was just more interesting than any of Steve Guttenberg's scenes, which is rough. My favorite part is when they run into a bunch of random guys that have just like regular guns and they're like shooting at the spiders and killing them. Like, so what is the point of developing your freeze guns if just regular guns do work against them? It doesn't matter. This also does feature one of my biggest pet peeves in just all film, which happens way too often in American cinema. It's a random kaiju that turns up in the third act for no reason. God, I hate that. Say what you want about the Sharknado franchise, they never really did that. I feel like this wavers wildly between moments where I'm kind of actually going like, yeah, okay, I can almost get behind this. This is sort of working. It's all right. And moments where I cringe so violently that I just curl back up into a fetus and just shit out tears of hatred for this monstrosity. So mixed feelings overall. It's a film that actually includes the line, doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a lava landslide. So I do have to aggressively hate on it quite a bit, but, you know, and yet there's also moments where it's okay, which is shocking. I'm giving Where Is Our Lavalantula Tokyo Drift 1.5 stars. They really could have harpooned us with about 8 of these films after what they did with Sharknado. I'm guessing they just ran out of money to give to Steve Guttenberg. I don't know. Like, these must have cost more to make overall than the Sharknado films, I feel like. So probably that's why they didn't get to make more, yeah. And I am thankful for that. Subscribe for more hard truths.